Ujuani, good afternoon. This is Kathy Chambers, Tribal Chairwoman for Boys Sport, updating you today on the COVID-19 issues and things that we're facing here on the reservation. First, I'd like to say that it's kind of been reported that people are getting a little complacent, and we understand that the stay-at-home order is long and lengthy and at times somewhat boring. But basically, please remember that we haven't seen it hit us here yet. We are expecting it to come, and we still need to be practicing the social distancing and being very cautious at home and around our elders. The other thing about our elders is a lot of them are getting lonely, and so it'd be nice if family or friends could pick up a phone and give them a call just to visit with them, see how they're doing. We really want them to, because they are somewhat isolated staying at home, and it might be a lengthy, more time process for us with regards to our elders and staying at home. So if you have a chance, give an elder a call or a family friend or whoever, just to give them somebody to talk to. Yesterday our maintenance crews were out in Net Lake and will be going in Vermilion. And for those of you that weren't home, you may have received a little note attached to your doorknob asking how many household members you have, and also if you have internet access. We're trying to get a household count and see who has the internet with regards to our Evergreen program, and also with regards to the masks we've been talking about and so forth. So we're really getting a good count, an actual count for Boys Fort, and the maintenance crews went to Net Lake, Housing, Indian Point, and Sugarbush. And Vermilion will be handling Vermilion today. Tomorrow we plan on having some handouts going out to the households. We are also giving out 2 masks per household, along with some census information. And the Energy Assistance Program also got some extension or some additional funds, and will be available until July 1st to help with any past due bills. And you don't need a disconnection notice. If you have any questions on that, please contact Tracy Dagan at 218-757-3261. That flyer will also be attached with the handouts given out tomorrow. We realize that we're sending out information. If we didn't send out the information door to door, we wouldn't be doing our jobs here with regards to this pandemic. So we've been kind of hearing that people are getting too much information. We would rather you get too much information than not enough. So please bear with us as we try to get information out to everybody. The Boys Fort Medical Clinic did receive an analyzer machine for COVID-19. We received the machine late Thursday afternoon from the Indian Health Service. We are one of 2 tribes that received the testing machine in the state of Minnesota. And the clinic is in the process, or the lab is in the process of setting this machine up and having testing done for the staff on how to use it and how to do the COVID-19 testing. So soon we'll be able to do our own testing here on the reservation. They also sent testing kits. That's a good thing. This was a issue with Indian Health Service of making sure they get out to the rural areas for tribes. Also, the Emergency Operations Committee has been working on having a food delivered to the reservation. That's kind of why we're doing the household count also, is we want to have a portable or mobile food shelf, or we also want to have a drive-through in Net Lake and Vermilion for our tribal members. And it's not income eligible. It will be for each household member. We are working on that diligently, and we have staff trying to get that organized and ordered as soon as we can. We can have a truck come every week if we need, so look for that information in the near future. I do want to say too that we are applying for funding, the $8 billion stimulus package. That funding application is due by midnight on Friday, and Boys Fort will be applying for that funding to ensure that we get our part of the pie. We don't know the formula yet for that, but we hope to at least get some funding. It's been somewhat of a very concerning effort with that, with some of the Alaska tribes and others. So with the Department of Treasury and the Bureau of Indian Affairs. But we are still trying to work on finding out if tribes can get notification of positive tests either within our area, surrounding our area, or on the reservation. Right now we aren't privy to that information, and we are working with the other 10 tribes in the state to see about how we can get added to that notification. Also, the 11 tribes are also trying to put together a public service announcement through YouTube for a united front to say that we will all be able to come out of this okay, and we're all working together, and it'll be a very nice video. Once it's done, we will get that information out to you. Again, we want you to practice social distancing at the store, at the Y store, at the C store, in your homes. We just want you to be safe. Like I said, we don't think the virus is here, but it may be coming. So that's why we want to make sure that everybody is safe. Even though we don't think it will happen here, it probably will, or is probably already here, because the virus can live in healthy people and they not even know they have it. So we also put out some information regarding funerals, how we'd like to have those conducted, and be respectful to the family, but also learn about how this pandemic is affecting funerals. We also are in the process of getting the netting letter out, and the per capita letter will be out Friday. I believe the netting letters will be mailed out either tomorrow or Friday, but they will be coming. So with that, I'd like to say, Miigwech, thank you all. I want to thank all our staff, everybody working, because it's been hard, and we'll get through this together. Miigwech, have a good day.